I would like to call the meeting to order and welcome everyone to the Tuesday, May 7th, 2024 Plain Edge Board of Education meeting. Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we will turn the meeting over to Dr. Sullivan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boards, community members, esteemed staff, and our incredible students that are here with their families as well tonight. Very excited about this evening. We're going to be recognizing valedictorian, salutatorian, and soon from a lot of students. We're going to start off. I'm going to ask Principal Lauren Iocco to join me at the podium on here, and also Dr. Nadian, where we're going to announce those individuals that are so excited about being here with us tonight for their achievement. We want to recognize. So first of all, let's give a big round of applause for all of these students that are here tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Selena. Good evening, everyone. Dr. Nadian, members of the board, central administration, parents, students, and fellow Plain Edge staff. This is a very exciting night because the accomplishments that these students have made are unbelievable. Right now, you see 19 students standing before you who have earned a 100 or higher average over their and not just 100 average with taking some classes, they have taken the most challenging classes you can possibly put in front of them. Multiple APs, multiple college level classes that some of them are even leaving as sophomores as they enter college. This class was top of everything, and they have 19, which is 4 more students than last year. So they outdid last year's class. And you won't only find them in the classroom, you will find them involved in every single thing you go to at the school, whether it's on the athletic field, whether it's in the arts, in the band, for sure the chorus, or any extracurricular club. I think every single one of them is in at least like 10 different things. It's unbelievable. And they still have time to have over 100 average. So let's give them all a round of applause. I'm going to start with calling up the swimming pool students and end with calling the valedictorian student board. So now we'll move on in reading board to recognize as amazing individuals. Marissa Batista. Emily Glennon. Kylie DiMatteo. Caitlin Elsick. Julie Farrar. Safa Ghafoor. James Cass. Kimberly Lane. Sophia LaSala. Emily Michaels. Lima Amigo. Alyssa Russo. Sophia Santabasi. Demetria Sidoritis. Ashley Snyder. And William Orzel. And Iris Yam. Time, I would like to formally introduce everyone here to the class of 2024 salutatorian with a weighted GPA of 103.704, Ms. Murata. And he just formally admitted to Boston University. And last but not least, our 2024 Plainedge High School valedictorian with a weighted GPA of 104.871 is Ahmed Ham. Now, he's a multiple Ivy schools, not just one, but multiple, and he's selected to go to Columbia University.
This time, I'd like to invite everyone to please offer another big round of applause. For we're wishing you much luck in the coming year. So you're welcome to stay with us this evening. We're going to go to the next section of our meeting. Welcome to join us. Thank you very much. And now, I'd like to speak a little bit about, so first of all, it's Teacher Appreciation Week, so big round of applause for all of our instructors. A little background, tonight we're here to celebrate the achievement of those people completing their probationary experience inside of our schools. That means what? Someone once asked me. So New York State has had a tenure law since 1917. And in 1980, all public school administrators, teachers, and teaching assistants were included under this tenure law. What does tenure actually mean? New administrators, teachers, and teaching assistants are on, quote, probation for the first 4 years of their careers. Tenure is granted by a Board of Education only upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools. Following, and they'll tell you, a comprehensive observation and review period of 4 years for all of their experiences. They basically meet with an administrator, there's pre, there's post observations, there's feedback. Obviously, we're looking to strive to improve. I think it's something that is very important for us to look at. All right, we have very high standards here in Plainedge Public Schools for all of our staff members, and we demand the absolute best from anyone that joins our team. At this time, I'd like to share with the Board of Education, Central Administration, and the Plainedge community. Without reservation, I highly recommend the following people for tenure this evening for meeting and exceeding our high expectations and completing their probationary period here in the Plain Edge Public Schools. Plain Edge High School, Adam Havorka. Lauren Enriquez, Alyssa Patrizio, each one of you will be invited to the room momentarily. Plain Edge Middle School, Shannon Wood. East Plain Elementary, Ms. Catherine Bellino. East John H. West Elementary, Cassidy Brennan. Fletcher Fowler. Morgan Flanagan. Cole Oakley. Swanning Elementary School, Lydia Giordano. Vanessa Giordano. Diana Rotarini. Nicole Scott. Elementary district level, Ms. Ananina Kletzky. I've asked our central administrators, principals, and directors to speak on behalf of one of these incredible individuals. First, a few words from PFT President Perry Fuchs. Mr. Fuchs, could you please join me at the front of the room?
Good evening, everyone. So, tenure is one of those things that's often misunderstood in the public. So, just for quick clarification purposes, tenure is not a job for life, as some people think. It is simply the right to due process at work. So, is tenure unique to teachers? No. Every public servant, whether they are firefighters, police officers, sanitation workers, clerical, everyone works towards either a permanent or a tenure status. Now, teachers of all the public employees have by far the longest and most challenging route towards tenure or permanent status. So on behalf of the Plain Edge Federation of Teachers, I commend our 14 members tonight who are receiving tenure, along with Ms. Kletzkin, our administrator. It is not an easy task to do. So big round of applause for them. The only thing I want to leave all of our people receiving tenure tonight is not the end of your hard work. I'm sorry to inform you. The work really begins now. Think about what you've done to reach this point in your career and know that it is the expectation of the district and the expectation of PFT leadership that the level of effort only continues to go up as you move on in your career. The kids in Plain Edge deserve nothing less, and I'm 100% confident that you'll continue to grow as educators and become amazing, amazing teachers for the Plain Edge Public Schools. Thank you again.
I'm going to ask Board President Dr. Linda Meeting to please join us here at the podium. I'm going to be asking our principals, directors, central administrators to join us in the room. We're called to say a few words about each of the staff members in the department of school. Ms. Murphy, you're going to be in multiple schools, so you will be visiting me multiple times. I hear you. So, at the conclusion of the ceremony, those people that are receiving tenure, I ask you all to please join me over here on the right. We're going to take a picture, and I also ask your administrators as well to take a few pictures together. So I would be very thankful if you do that with us with the picture. At this time, I'd ask Ms. Honeyman, Assistant Superintendent C&I, to join me at the podium. This time, we'd also invite Ananina Kletzky to join us here at the podium.
Anna loves the spotlight. Come on up here, Anna. You have a long walk.
I know, I was like, I should have sat on that.
So, as Dr. Selena mentioned, Anna Kletzky, or first to be called Anna by all of us. She's been an outstanding addition to our administrative team. She's completing her 4th year as a curriculum associate for humanities, and she's a reflective and hardworking instructional leader. She's an innovative thinker, continues to bring new ideas to life while supporting the district's initiatives. She is well received by her administrative colleagues as well as the faculty, staff, and students, thus allowing her to be a wonderful resource for our school community. Anna has a disarming yet persistent personality that enables her to effect positive change in all areas she supervises. She regularly rolls up her sleeves and dives in to support our teachers as we navigate the next generation learning standards and use data to improve student outcomes. She is a deep thinker who frequently attends webinars, conferences, team meetings, and reads articles to support the work we are tasked with completing. She will leave no stone unturned in her relentless efforts to support our school community. She's an outstanding collaborator, evidenced by her ability to network with colleagues outside of the district, which adds to her effectiveness in the role of the curriculum associate for humanities. Anna has turnkeyed or assisted in a bevy of curriculum endeavors, and in addition to her daily work of analyzing student data, Anna has been instrumental in helping to coordinate our planned pre-kindergarten program, leading ELA social studies and world language department and PLC meetings, organizing and facilitating professional development to align the K-5 social studies curriculum, scope, and sequence, as well as our social studies practices K-12. She continues the expansion of our college credit-bearing programs in our high school. She has assisted in the creation of the tuning protocols for the middle school teaming and interdisciplinary skill interventions. She co-created and facilitated a middle school pen pal transition program event for all of our fifth grade students. She's created district initiatives to bring awareness to the syllabi literacy through the elementary schools, Our World, Our School project, which is going on right now. She facilitated the creation of the K-12 grammar scope and sequence, which we also infused this year in all of our schools. And she consistently uses data to drive instructional practices that will improve student outcomes, just to name a few of the things she's been doing over the last 4 years. Anna is a consummate learner, always thinking about ways to improve our team and our school community. She's an excellent teacher, and when called upon to provide professional development, she offers thought-provoking, well-organized, articulate presentations to support learning at all levels. She's an excellent communicator and the quintessential team player, always striving for what is best for students as well as our school community. Anna's warm, inviting, synergistic, and professional demeanor add to her effectiveness as a K-12 administrator. Her commitment to continued growth, improvement, and learning for the faculty, staff, students, as well as herself, are sure to be an asset to the Plano Public School District for many years to come. It is my pleasure to congratulate Anna on her recommendation for tenure in the Plano Public Schools. We are lucky to have her.
I'm an National Speech Murphy, Director of Special Education, join us at the podium. And I'd also like to invite Mr. Adam Labor. Please come forward.
As I sat and thought last night about the 4 educators that are part of the special education department that are receiving tenure tonight, I couldn't help but smile about thinking about how. So I'd like to tell you all a story about this Saturday when, you might have heard, we hosted Special Olympics. It was a very small event here on Saturday. It wasn't too many people here at all. Adam, leading up to Special Olympics, had, offered his skills for powerlifting, and none of us had actually really understood what exactly went into being in charge of powerlifting for Special Olympics. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it was probably one of the most amazing experiences I've ever lived through in my life. But as I walked in at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was closely followed by Mr. Kavorka, because he wanted to be the first volunteer here to make sure that powerlifting was going to be successful. And I can tell you that I think he was the last volunteer to leave. I think it is a perfect example of the person that Mr. Kavorka is. He is quietly dedicated to his fellow colleagues and his students. He came to us as a teaching assistant, and then became one of our special education teachers. And I know that I can constantly rely on him as a person that will always do what is right for children, who is always there to support his colleagues, and is always a wonderful resource for the parents that are in this district. I am beyond excited to recommend Mr. Adam Pagorka for tenure. It is incredibly well deserved.
This time I'd like to invite Mr. Dale Jones, Director of Guidance, to join us at the podium. I'd also like to invite Ms. Lauren Henriquez to join us at the podium as well.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I would like to say congratulations to Ms. Enriquez on receiving recommendation for well-deserved tenure. But before I say these wonderful things about Ms. Enriquez, because she just loves the attention, I want to say how much I have enjoyed watching her grow and excel in her position as a high school counselor. She is so dedicated to her students. And throughout her time here at the high school, she has been an exceptional counselor. She has proven to be a strong advocate for her students, and she goes above and beyond. She's in my office every day advocating for her students. She makes sure that they're supported academically, socially, and emotionally. She spends time with her students, a lot of time with her students. But this positive relationship that she develops with them really instills a sense of trust. So they wholeheartedly trust her input, her recommendations, and they know that she has their best interests at heart. She also takes an active role in developing and planning many of our guidance initiatives, from transition planning for our 12th grade students that's focused on financial literacy, to creating 10th grade resume workshops. Ms. Enriquez is a consummate professional who collaborates with colleagues and looks to ways to always enrich our students' experiences. It has been a pleasure working with her. I'm so proud of her accomplishments thus far. She is truly an asset to our department and Plainridge schools. We are fortunate to have her. Lauren is very devoted to her family, and I know her husband, Adam, and her family are very, very proud of her, and her friends as well. And I'm, again, so proud of you. Congratulations.
This time I'd like to invite Ms. Alyssa Tizio to please join us here.
Congratulations, Elissa, on receiving recommendation for well-deserved tenure. And first off, before I again get started saying these wonderful things about Ms. Tizio, I want to say that she is one of the most positive individuals that I know. She always has an optimistic perspective on things, and I enjoy brainstorming ideas with her on how to bring the best experiences to our students. Thank you for that. Elissa is our K-12 school counselor, and she has a very unique role. And she really has taken on this position and made it something so special. She has created an award-winning College and Career Bright Futures Week, which includes fun and relatable activities for all of our elementary students. She invites guest speakers from our community to share things about their careers. Students are also introduced to some aspects of college exploration and post-secondary education. In addition, some of the things that she does at our elementary school is that she's created lunch bunch groups where students can talk about various topics. They sign up and, standing room only because everybody loves Ms. D. She also has created transition lessons for our fifth grade students and supported our CKCC program. These are just a few of the things that she does. She takes initiative to a whole nother level. She helps our middle school with their college awareness group and collaborates with the colleagues at that level. And in our high school, she creates innovative opportunities for students to learn about various careers, bringing in professionals to share their experiences. She organizes our college fairs. She organizes our essay writing workshops, our college placement exams, and she works with college representatives to develop great connections for our students. Elissa is truly an asset to the Flinders community, and I thoroughly enjoy working with her on a daily basis. It is a pleasure to see her continued growth, and I'm very proud of her, as is, I'm sure, her family and friends are as well. Elissa, congratulations to you.
I'm asking Mr. Murphy, Director of Special Education, to answer any questions, and Ms. Shannon Wood.
When I first met Miss Shannon Wood, the first thing I think I said to her was, "Where'd you get that piece?" Okay, true. I ran out and got it. And as you can tell, she is still a vision of fantastic fashion. She brings not only wonderful fashion to the middle school, but a deep and utter passion for education. Shannon has worked diligently these last 4 years in a variety of environments. She has been in integrated teaching, she's done some resource room, and most recently, she's been our sixth grade special class teacher. Shannon brings an energy to her classroom that you feel as soon as you walk in the door. I've had the pleasure of doing several of her observations, and one of the things that we always take away after you leave her classroom is that she has such an amazing bond with the students that she works with. And you can really feel her love and support for them. And I believe that this love and support, which is really in her heart, is what makes them be so successful. She is a brilliant and amazing educator. We are beyond happy to have her as part of our middle school special education team. Congratulations.
This time I'd ask Principal Louiso to join us at the podium, and also invite Mr. Escalante to join us.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say a word about Shannon. She has been a phenomenal addition to our team at the middle school. Shannon, thank you. Congratulations. I do apologize for my voice. I got a little overly excited with the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. Making pancakes for the staff, and they're all concerned that I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm going to let everybody know I'm not sick. Any Jet fans in the audience? It's okay. Any Jet fans? I'm sorry. I'm one of you. And I bring that up because, it was instilled in me by my dad from young. I used to go to Hofstra every year and watch the Jets train. And when I was a kid, I was about 9 or 10 years old. I remember chasing Joe Namath in the parking lot and getting his autograph. It was the most exciting thing ever. I still have, for 15 years now in my office, I've got a classic Joe Namath photo that hangs on the wall. And so I bring this up because year after year, the Jets continue to get it wrong. every year, the first round pick, they go for a quarterback and they simply pick a loser. It's the same old Jets. And thank God in Plain Edge, we are the exact opposite of the same old Jets. And you're not sure where I'm going. More like the Patriots. They're great trainers. But every year when we go through the hiring process, and I'm in the midst of that right now, past several weeks, that's what I've been focused on, is our new draftees coming in. And I will tell you that I get so excited when we do this because I feel like, you know, I'm Bill Belichick in the draft room and I'm gonna pick some great ones. I'm gonna tell you that 4 years ago, with Plain Edge on the clock, the Plain Edge Middle School team selected Alexa Gulata with our #1 pick. What a pick it was. Alexa is one of those once in a lifetime franchise teachers who has been invaluable in helping to make Plain Edge Middle School a special place that it is. Alexa is beloved by and has bonded with her students over these 4 years. She will do whatever it takes to see all of her students be successful in both math and science and outside the classroom as well. She offers students countless hours of extra help, spending invaluable time with students outside the regular classroom setting and fostering relationships that are based on trust. She's created a most welcoming classroom environment in which students feel safe, respected, and ready to learn. Alexa has forged wonderful relationships with colleagues, serving as a crucial component on both her academic team and her department team. She's a wealth, a treasure trove of new and exciting pedagogical ideas that she readily shares with teammates ongoing. Alexa has also been the advisor to our Leaders Club, empowering and guiding the leaders of tomorrow. The nursing profession's loss has been our gain, Alexa. Alexa is still a newlywed, and we like to wish you and Matt many, many years of health and happiness. Congratulations on your new home. And here's to you and your new home away from home for the next 35 plus. Plain Edge Middle School. And because you are with us now, you're with us permanently, I see us winning many, many Super Bowls in the years to come. Congratulations.
This time I ask Principal Colbrelli to join us podium, and also Ms. Chaplain Molino.
I won't be talking about sports. We're here to recognize one of our great East Play teachers, Kathy Molino. As educators, we often find ourselves in awe of the dedication, passion, and commitment that some individuals bring to their craft. Today, I have the privilege of recognizing one such individual who exemplifies these qualities in every aspect of her work. It's Kathy Molino. Kathy Molino started working in Plain Edge in 2016 as a per diem substitute teacher, then became a resident substitute in 2018, and then a fifth grade teacher at East Plain in 2020. She has been a cornerstone of our school community. And in that time, she has touched the lives of countless students, colleagues, and families. Her unwavering dedication to the success and well-being of the students is truly inspiring, and her impact extends far beyond the walls of the classroom. Her passion for education is infectious, and her enthusiasm for teaching ignites a love of learning in her students that will stay with them for years to come. Whether she's engaging her students in interactive lessons, providing individualized support, or simply lending a listening ear, Kathy goes above and beyond to ensure that each child feels seen, heard, and valued. Because of this, she was recognized last year in News 12's Teacher Honor. Outside of her classroom duties, Kathy is very active in the Plainedge community. She's the co-advisor for the East Bay Student Council, which was recently recognized as the ASCA Student Council School of Excellence due to her hard work. Often chaperones Best Buddies events, fifth grade play, and is the head of the Soccer Booster Club. Was the past PTA president and board member of John H. West. I don't know how she finds the time to do everything on top of being a wife and mother. As Kathy receives tenure today, it is not just a recognition of her past accomplishments, but also a celebration of the bright futures that lie ahead. I have no doubt she will continue to inspire, uplift, and make a profound impact in the lives of her students and our school community for many years to come. Please join me in congratulating Kathy Galina on this well-deserved honor. Success of our students. You're a true asset to our school. We are incredibly fortunate to have you as part of the East Bay family.
This time I've asked Principal Thorough to join us at the podium, as well as Miss Olivia Giordano.
Today is a special day as we gather to celebrate and congratulate Olivia Giordano on achieving tenure. This is a significant milestone for teaching career. Teaching is not merely a profession, it is a calling, a labor of love that requires patience, creativity, and a genuine desire to make a difference. Olivia has exemplified these qualities day in and day out, creating a supportive and nurturing environment where our young learners can thrive and grow. If anyone knows Olivia, she's like the nicest person you'll ever meet. Like she's always forever smiling. I don't think I've ever not seen her smile. No matter what's going on, 9 months pregnant, not feeling well. She's like, oh, it's good, everything's good. And she brings that into her classroom. So through her kindness and care for each student, Olivia has not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled values that will stay with these children for a lifetime. The impact she has had on the lives of our students is immeasurable. Congratulations, Olivia. This is well-deserved achievement. May your future be filled with continued success, joy, and fulfillment as you continue to shape the minds and hearts of our young Plainedge dwellers. Thank you for all.
This time I invite Miss Vanessa Gonzalez to join us.
Today, we gather to celebrate a very special moment in the career of someone who has brought music and fun into our students' lives each day. Our wonderful music teacher, Vanessa Gonzalez, has reached this significant milestone by reaching her tenure. A testament to her dedication, passion, and hard work. Through Vanessa's creativity and enthusiasm, she has inspired countless young minds, fostering a love of music that will last a lifetime. When our kids come into band practice or orchestra, they are running to them. They're not walking, they're running. And then I'll let them run the hallway, but I do let them run because they are so excited to get going tomorrow. Ms. Gonzalez's commitment to education and the arts has made a profound impact in our school community. And we are truly fortunate to have her guiding our students on their musical journey. Your talent, dedication, and unwavering commitment to our students makes you an invaluable asset to our school. Here's to many more years of making beautiful music together. Thank you for all that you do.
Some I ask Ms. Richard Murphy, Director of Spec Ed, to please join me at the podium, as well as Ms. Diana Rodolini.
I feel like it's happening. Mrs. Rodolini joined us after receiving tenure in New Jersey as a special education teacher. We were very lucky that her family had decided to relocate to Long Island. And we all knew as soon as we met her in an interview that we definitely needed to have her on our Patriots team, Tony. Mrs. Rodolini comes to us with an extensive background in reading and multiple special education curriculums that have been integral in her classroom setting in making all of our students move forward and make immense progress. I have had the pleasure of observing Diana over the past 4 years as she has been a part of our Plain Edge community. She has shown that she is not only versatile and dedicated, but also flexible. She's bared with us while we've moved her around a few times and found the absolute best place for her to be. On top of being an excellent special education teacher in the area of reading, she is also the type of teacher that develops relationships with her students and improves their behavior, makes them feel welcome, makes them feel loved. Clearly does it for her own children as well. We are incredibly happy when 4 years ago we decided to expand our integrated co-teaching program, that Diana was one of the people that joined our team. She has made the investment in full-day integrated co-teaching one of the best things we ever did because of her dedication and love of students and learning, and I am incredibly excited to contact her. I have
Okay, you're expanding your floor.
I know.
Mr. Cole Shop, please join us up front.
So I say, please laugh. What is there not to say about Nicole Shotman? I think she lives and breathes Plain Edge. She has been with us for quite some time. She landed her probationary position 4 years ago. We knew that she was the person for us. Nicole has grown in the years that she's been in Plain Edge in countless and amazing ways. And I sat down last night and thought about where we started and where you are now. I was really overwhelmed by how much you have grown professionally, how much your family has grown, and how lucky we are to have you as part of our team. I have never once walked into your classroom and not seen you smile. I've never heard you say that a task was too daunting. I've never, ever, ever seen you back away from a challenge. Students in your classroom grow exponentially because of the dedication you show. We are all so lucky you grace us with your passion for education, your ability to connect with students, and the fact that you are able to come into my department on CSE and be calm, organized, and show us all the growth that all the students always do in this time of our class. I'm beyond in awe of the amazing things that you have already accomplished. There's anything else that you can't wait to see. Proud of you.
This time, I would ask Principal Maisano to join us at the podium, as well as Miss Cassidy Brennan.
Loves attention, so I will focus on her. It is with great enthusiasm that I recommend Cassidy Brennan to receive tenure from the Plain Edge School District. As a fifth grade teacher, Ms. Brennan does a wonderful job supporting her students during this transitional year of their educational journey as they prepare for middle school. Cassidy focuses on the whole child always, prioritizing not only their academics, but their social, emotional well-being. If you know anything about fifth grade boys and girls, there is often a lot of drama. Whether it be during recess or what comes in from outside of school, from their group chats and social media, it's always fun. And Cassidy does a great job building a sense of community within her class and helping to navigate when these type of circumstances arise. She's calm and her caring demeanor is a great fit for this age of students. Cassidy is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether it's working the STARS aftercare program or making decorations for school events. When I'm in a bind and need last minute support from teachers, Cassidy is always one of the first teachers that comes to mind. She will always get the job done for me. I really appreciate that. She and her grade level colleagues were instrumental in planning new and exciting trips for fifth grade over the past 2 years to add to their final trimester experience at West. Her colleagues enjoy working with her each and every day and know that they can always depend on Cassidy to work together to do what's best for students always. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on my team at West, and I look forward to working with you for years to come.
This time, I'd ask Ms. Morgan Flanagan to please join us at the podium.
It's with great enthusiasm that I recommend Morgan Flanagan to receive tenure from the Plain Edge School District. Known Ms. Flanagan since she was a wee little lad. Ms. Flanagan is the kind of teacher that you hope your own child will have in school. And our kindergarten students are so fortunate to have you for their first official school experience at West. As a kindergarten teacher, Morgan creates an environment that feels like home away from home for our youngest learners. Her students learn foundational academics, often a new language, new routines, and most importantly, how to be a good friend, student, and community member. Morgan goes above and beyond in and outside of the classroom. She puts forth tremendous effort each and every day, volunteering for so many activities and responsibilities beyond the school day. Just to name a few, she's co-advisor of the West Student Council, involved in Special Olympics, STARS Morning Care, Family STEAM Night, Plain Edge Summer Enrichment Academy. She's a PFT rep in training. Morgan was instrumental in helping me and my team earn our New York State School of Character designation. Thank you so much for that. And in opening, the Plain Edge first staff coffee shop, Plain Edge Work. Thank you for that. Because of her, our staff is wide-eyed and bushy-tailed every day. She is always willing to lend a helping hand, and Ms. Flanagan is truly beloved by her students, families, and colleagues alike. It's a pleasure having you on the team, and I look forward to many more years to come.
This time, I would like to invite Mr. Boe Meeting to come to the podium and join us tonight.
Didn't go to Colin School, but I taught her little brother. I guess I've been here a few years. Big month for Miss Fochi. She recently got engaged. Let's give her. It's with great enthusiasm that I recommend Nicole Fochi to receive tenure from the Plainview School District. Ms. Fochi is a kind and caring educator who develops an absolutely wonderful rapport with her students. As a third grade teacher, she's developed a community, a true community within her classroom where students feel safe and supported. She plans for lessons that are hands-on. She loves movement within her classroom. That will drive some teachers crazy. When her students love it, they love the engagement, they love their relationship with her, and students truly enjoy learning in her classroom. She maintains incredible communication with her families and is responsive to their needs. She's always filling me in on conversations that she's having with parents. She's extremely responsive to them, and her parents and her students adore her. She immerses herself in the Plainview community. She volunteers for district-wide committees like our math curriculum committee, chaperones many events, best buddies events, always at all the concerts. Her students love when they see her out and about the community. It's an absolute pleasure having you at West, and I look forward to many years working with you in the future. Congratulations on the team.
This time, I'd like Dr. T. Paola, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, to join me at the podium, as well as someone who's had tenure here before, different capacity. And I know Deborah Fallon for many years, and I want to thank her for being with us every single day. Deborah, please come forward.
So before I begin speaking about Debbie, I just want to congratulate all the educators and administrators here tonight on their tenure. If you think about it, 4 years have gone by very fast, and a lot of you were hired during very unique times in education. And I remember your interview process, and we had to create a whole new one with our virtual world that we were in. So you came in a very unique time. You persevered, you excelled, and I'm very proud of all the work that you all have done because you make work easy and enjoyable to come to everything. So I want to thank everyone and congratulate everyone before I start speaking about Debbie here tonight. So 4 years ago, our world did change, and I received a phone call that I never thought was going to happen. And it was that Debbie Fallon was going to retire. And she actually beat out somebody on her team first that they thought were going to retire first. So I never thought I would be standing up here again after her retirement speech to talk about another tenure. But I'm very pleased and honored to be able to do that. Debbie, we had to keep her in Plainview. So we wound up having a STEAM TA position open, which she so gracefully said, yes, I will stay on to do. So she is a continuous lifelong learner, and I'm going to read something that was able to help her achieve an award that she received this year. So she is a teaching assistant right now for our STEAM program, so we still consider her a STEAM specialist. And she received the Long Island Bright Light Educator Award across Nassau and Suffolk County. So I want to recognize her for that.
heels on. Debbie is an innovator, leader, and amazing educator here in Plain Edge School District. Over the past few decades, Debbie's been an integral part in the advancement of technology curriculum in our district. She has developed thousands of students into successful 21st century learners. Most importantly, she has done so with grace, kindness, and a passion for ensuring every student is included and successful. From a fourth grade teacher to starting our computer curriculum in the early 2000s, to a founding member of our STEAM team, first as a teacher, then as a teaching assistant, and she trains all the new STEAM members as they come on board. Debbie is an asset to any endeavor she takes on. She thinks outside the box to find new and innovative ways to educate our students. She has built the amazing STEAM program here in Plain Edge with us and her team from scratch. It continues to reflect and evolve it, providing enriching experiences for all students with the latest educational technology resources. She has also played an integral role in the alignment of the next generation science and computer science standards. Debbie is always researching new tools to make certain students and staff at the forefront of education. As technology continues to evolve, Debbie has embraced the term flattening the four walls of education. Debbie envisions a world where technology brings students together regardless of their ability, interest, or background. Each activity that Debbie brings to the table is certain to be differentiated using technology to ensure that all students can participate. Initially, our elementary STEAM program was open to all general education students in grades K through 5. Debbie was also part of the effort to expand to include our special education, self-contained classes, and our pre-K classes. Debbie brings great insight, wisdom, and experience to the table, and is a major proponent that knowledge is to be shared collaboratively and that educators should be lifelong learners. This is why Debbie continues to lead our Teachers Center. She coordinates and facilitates professional development opportunities for all of the staff. She has a unique role. She knows every teacher in all of our elementary, middle school, and high schools. So she really touches the lives of so many educators and students over these years. Over the course of the school year, there are over 100 opportunities for our staff to learn from one another through workshops on various tools and pedagogy. The teachers are so appreciative of these offerings and her constant support. And one example, her dedication and expertise played an integral role of the smooth transition to remote learning through the pandemic. Debbie's reach extends beyond our district into our community. She's a strong believer in fortifying the homeschool connection through our community events such as Family STEAM Night, as well as our Student Robot Connection and new EDGE events that we have created here in Plain Edge for our elementary students. Debbie's understanding of what makes a strong 21st century learner, combined with her personality and classroom experience, makes her invaluable to the Plain Edge Public Schools and our STEAM program. She is not only an extraordinary educator, but an extraordinary human being. Debbie puts everyone else first. I've never seen somebody like Debbie. She always wants what's best for everyone and doesn't think of herself at all. She continues to shine as a beacon of kindness in all of our schools. I'm so grateful that I can call her a colleague, a friend, who I became family. We love working with you, and we continue to have you here for a long time. Congratulations.
As you can see, it's an amazing evening celebrating our teachers and our administrators. Now, I'm told that it's Teacher Appreciation Week that happens during this week. I am always amazed by the level we raise our game to on an annual basis by looking and finding people just like you to make us rise up above, and deliver the most innovative, engaging, and exciting curriculum that makes our kids happy and their families. I'd like to, on behalf of the Board of Education, Central Administration, and the entire community, congratulate these individuals receiving tenure tonight and wish you much luck into the future. I'm happy you're here with us. Big round of applause for Those people that receive tenure, I'm gonna ask you to please join us over here for a picture. We're going to take a 10-minute recess. There's Uncle Joey's Rainbow Explosion, a good friend and a resident of Planet School. Nice big treat tonight, so please check it out. Okay. I also would like to conclude superintendent's comments with a couple of additional remarks. I'd like to thank the community, the staff, the board, everyone participating in our Special Olympics. It was an incredible event. They tell us that nearly 2,000 people attended and participated at some point in time. And I'd like to thank Bridget Murphy, TJ Burke, and everyone that served on the committees volunteering their time to organize this event. It was absolutely amazing. I'd also like to announce that today we opened up a new pre-K section. It'll be our ninth. It's one addition from the year before. Everyone that was in the lottery has now been offered a position. There are people that joined after that, which other districts don't typically allow, but we're happy if we have the seats to offer them to anyone who came first come, first served. So we'll continue to look at that as we go forward. In addition to that, obviously, our budget vote is being held on Tuesday, May 21st. I urge everyone to come out and vote. And it will be held here at the Plain Edge High School Gymnasium from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And that concludes superintendent's announcement at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Selena. We're moving on to routine approvals. Approval of the minutes of the April 11, 2024 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 2024 board meeting? Ms. Maggio, do I have a second? Dr. Neto, all in favor? Opposed? Abstain.
Four in favor, that's David, motion carried.
Approval of the minutes of the April 16, 2024 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 16, 2024 board meeting? Mr. Paris, second. Dr. Neto, all in favor? Opposed? Abstain.
Four in favor, that's David, motion carried.
Warrant reports 105, 107 through 108, 110 to 112. Do I have a motion to approve the warrant reports for 105, 107 through 108, and 110 through 112? Mr. Paris, do I have a second? Mr. Bailey? All in favor? Opposed?
Five in favor, motion carried.
Okay. Treasurer's report, March 2024. Do I have a motion to approve the March 2024 treasurer's report? Dr. Neto, do I have a second? Mr. Paris, all in favor? Opposed?
Say five in favor, motion carried.
Discussions and presentations, public hearing of the proposed 2024-2025 budget. Peter Perazzo will present.
Thank you. The reading of these couple paragraphs is a formality of the budget, I'll just go through it right now. The 2024-2025 budget was adopted by the Board of Education on April 11, 2024. Proposed budget contains a 2.83 budget-to-budget increase and an associated 1.95% tax levy. Budget hearing must be held not earlier than 14 days and no later than 7 days before the annual budget vote, which falls on May 21st this year. The budget statement and the required attachments must be made available to the public and are available on the district website. The budget must be presented at this hearing in plain language and in three components. The three components are administration, capital, program, and the amounts of $10,562,869, $10,945,468, and $82,573,068, respectively. The school district budget notice and the budget newsletter are in the component format. This hearing is for informational purposes only. No changes to the budget are permitted at this time. Please be advised that the budget presentation and voter information can be found on the district website. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. A review of policy 5170, which is school safety and educational climate reporting.
Any questions at this time?
Review of policy 8625, privacy and security for student, teacher, and principal data.
Questions at this time?
Revision to policy 8630, computer resources and data management.
Questions?
Revision to policy 8635, information security breach and notification.
Questions at this time?
Business, do I have a motion to approve business items number 1 through 45? Maggio, second. Dr. Neto, all in favor?
5 in favor, motion carried.
And Pride in Plain Edge, opportunity for board members to present on attendance, participation at school and/or community events.
I think we have to talk about the Special Olympics. One of the best days I've ever attended or seen in Plain Edge, 12 years on the school board. The dedication, for 8 months, this was planned by Brittany Murphy, TJ Burke, and many people involved. Over 400 volunteers came out that day, many teachers, many administrators, a lot of time to get this done. Community came out, 2,000 strong. If anybody had a chance to attend and saw the faces on these kids participating that day, it was moving. And I just would like to thank everyone in this district who put the time in to attend, to work it, and we should be very proud. People that came here loved our facilities, they loved our grounds, they couldn't believe how many people were volunteering. I even heard the person from the Special Olympics, she actually made a statement that this was the gold medal Special Olympics in 25 years. It just went off very smoothly. So, thank you, everybody, who put the time.
Yeah, Mr.
The mic or? Yes. Okay.
So actually, I guess we have a lot of time between the last board meeting and this one. There's been a lot of events. I'd like to echo what Mr. Parrish said about the Special Olympics. One of the most fun events I've been at and had the opportunity to volunteer at. And I'm grateful to all the people who were able to put that together. It went off without a hitch, and I think that says a lot about people's commitment and hard work that went into ensuring that it was a success, that our athletes felt like they were valued and appreciated for their athletic prowess. Some of the other events I attended was the Edwina Junior play by John H. West students, which was a great play. Ms. Myers and Ms. Ziff did a great job coordinating that, and the singing was wonderful. The Planned 5K ended up being a beautiful day, and was happy to be a volunteer there and sponsor. I think hopefully we raised a lot of money for scholarships. Clearly, we saw there was a lot of well-deserving students here that hopefully will earn some monies to defray the heavy cost of college. Obviously, we all know it's expensive. It keeps climbing more and more. So every bit helps, and hopefully we can help them along the way. The New York State Wrestling Championships, we had a ceremony the other day, or actually I should say a few weeks ago in the gym, and it was great to honor them. I mean, it's quite an achievement, and I was glad that we were able to honor them. We had some elected representatives come down and provide them with citations recognizing their historic year. Actually, it was pretty historic in terms of what they were able to accomplish. We had the We Make a Difference Awards. I couldn't make the earlier session for the elementary students, but I made it for the middle school to high school. PFT always puts on a great event, honoring our students in ways that contribute to the community outside of just academics, but also just improving people's lives in and out of school. So that's always a special event and a great event that is always put together. And last night we had the 8th grade music concert at the middle school. These kids sound phenomenal. I'm hoping that, when they enter the high school, they stick with it and continue their music career. And we can see that growth in terms of how well they play their instruments. We've had some really spectacular musicians come over here, especially when you're at the high school concerts. They're
capability, their performance capabilities are phenomenal. They are really, you do see the growth from eighth grade to the high school level and from obviously the elementary to the middle school. And so that's what you would expect in education, especially music education. It's that constant improvement. I think our music teachers do a phenomenal job there.
The high school also performed Footloose, which was really fantastic, and that was very well received. I went to a daytime show, and the parents and grandparents were there during that. They were really excited. The kids did an incredible job, from the singing to the lighting to just the whole production, and they really were phenomenal. And Special Olympics was just seeing the athletes competing and then going to hug their parents or looking for their moms and dads right away was just amazing. Seeing the weightlifting was really incredible. I mean, they're really well trained and prepared and very specific about exactly what they're going to do. And all of those areas were set up perfectly here. And you should really be proud of that. The Olympic Village was incredible. Rocco's Voice was here, and they had track and field with our students, our Plain Edge students participated, and they also did an incredible job. So that was just a great day. And we did receive some recognition on News 12 and in Newsday and also in SpecialOlympics.com. So thank you to everyone. And also I'm very proud of all the tenure recipients tonight. That's, I know that, like Mr. Fuchs said, it is a little bit misunderstood, but having been a person that was tenured 4 times, I know that you in each area that you teach, if you're elementary school teacher, you can be tenured, but if you go into a special area, then you become tenured again. If you become an administrator, you're tenured again. So it's something about professional growth and development. That's really what you're seeking to attain throughout your career, that once you get good at what you're doing, you'll be able to do it well in any area. And in Plain Edge, we are very, very lucky. I know, my own son has had some just incredible teachers, and he is a working, successful musician, and he flew to Chicago today to rehearse with his new group that he auditioned for, and he is now the new drummer. And I think that a lot of that preparation came from his high school training and being in Plain Edge with some really incredible music teachers. And we did tenure a music teacher tonight, so that was very exciting. So thanks to everybody, and keep up the great work.
I just want to tell you a story about the Special Olympics. So as you said, this was the first time we had a team this year. One of our board members, Sonny's son, was on the team. And at the practices, he would never run. He would walk, he would laugh. Well, the event comes, the gun goes off, and he takes off
And he
like they never saw anyone to go out.
he got
We're talking about an exciting family, and they couldn't believe it. That's just another story of now he's interested in competing somewhere else. Now he's into it. He wants to run, so it's exciting to see.
Yeah.
Right, I'd like to mention Special Olympics. One of my students was actually there. She was there as signing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner. And she came up to me and she said, "This is some great things. What are you doing here?" I said, "Oh, well, I live here and it's all great." I guess she couldn't take me out of my school. But she actually went back to school on Monday, and they're already planning a team to compete next school year. She said it's such a great event. So again, just an inspiring day. Just seeing not only the families, but and again, it went from young children up to adults that were competing. So it was just great to see the fever, all the stuff that was there, all the community that was there that provided volunteer work, also donations. I think Chick-fil-A donated about 400 different chicken sandwiches, which again,
Near 1,000.
near that. Oh, wow. I ate about 500, so maybe that's why. But it was just an amazing day. And my niece was there, and she actually lost to Rocco. She got the silver, but she was almost there in the race. But We Make a Difference Awards, always another highlight. Seeing the progression from kindergarten up to high school, just amazing. And the bonds that our teachers make. So again, Teacher Appreciation Week, just the bonds that our teachers make. Research shows connections are what build and make our students be successful. And I think Plain Edge continually shows that those connections are being made. So thanks so much to the PFT and our teaching staff. But also seeing the slideshow. of the teachers with their students. It's just, that was kind of like the icing on the cake for me. I did go to some girls lacrosse games, some softball games. It's just amazing to see the level of competition that our students are bringing to the field and to the athletic fields. So I just wanted to say it's been a great month and hopefully look forward to another great month. And congratulations to all the tenure recipients and those amazing students. A weighted average of 104. I don't even know what that means, but congratulations to everyone. And again, like you said, we're preparing our students to move on to whatever career they make. So I just want to say congratulations to the families and to the students and to the teachers that are there to provide them with that experience.
And acceptance to two of the top schools, BU and Columbia, is really, that's no easy task. That's incredible. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Anyone else have any other questions?
Well, I do have to add a little. We, Special Olympics, 25 years in education. I've never attended one. And boy, was this incredible. It really was. But I was so surprised because my home, where I teach, we had a team. And I was so excited to see them. But when I got back to work on Monday, everybody was raving about how well it was put together, how much fun they had, the facilities. I mean, it hasn't stopped. So that made me so proud. I think they know I'm very proud of where I live, but it just made me so proud because I didn't know about Special Olympics other than what you read. And I can't wait for next year just to see the heavy lifting. I missed it. I didn't do that. So I have to go back.
190 pounds you lifted.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that already. Yeah. And no wonder why I'm tired, because we're doing all this and going to all these events. No wonder why I'm tired right now. But, I'm not gonna repeat, but everything this month is just so amazing and fun to attend. It's just enjoyable, whether our own children are there or not, just seeing all the children and the parents and the families come together is what a community is about. And tonight is probably my most favorite meeting of the year. Not just to learn what my children will one day achieve in high school, but also for teachers. As an educator of 25 years, Harry, I agree, tenure gets a bad rap. And I had to get tenure twice. Now I feel like I have a challenge, because not 4 times. Maybe I need to do something in my last 5 years, but.
You never know. It just happens suddenly and you're back at it again.
I did get tenure twice and it was challenging. Like, you go through a lot and it didn't matter that I did 8 years in their district. You still have to prove yourself in that area. And I know with all of my heart that teachers here prove themselves every day. And I just couldn't be more proud to sit here and watch them all get tenure. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, informational reports. Do I have any questions on the informational reports? And an opportunity for public comment. All comments are directed to the Board of Education President. Each speaker is limited to 2 minutes in total. Each speaker is expected to use the microphone and clearly state their name. If anyone has any comments, please step up.
Hi, my name is Ryan Martino, and I live at 2E4. So I get to actually take part in a lot of the events that happen, like it or not, right? I picked living there, and knowing that we were going to be, having the traffic in the events, and I love it. Right, so far it's been an awesome experience. I have 6 and a 3-year-olds, shorting next year, shorting, so I'll have 2 in there. I saw something on, I guess, one of the budget documents that had some lighting for the tennis courts. So I live right on the tennis courts, and I saw what stadium lights went up for the football stadium, and I got a little worried. So I was wondering if there was information that I could get from the planning or the design. What kind of lights are we putting in their bedrooms, the little ones' bedroom space there? I'm sure everybody who has kids would know that you don't want lights blasting inside their window at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Do we have a schedule that they're going to be on? And who are the lights for? Is there going to be like tennis tournaments there, or?
No different than any of the fields. It'll be open, obviously, first to scholastic sports. It's domestic sports. The details you're asking for, I can't share with you right now. Feel free to give me a call. We've always been a great neighbor. We'll continue to be a great neighbor. But there's activities that go on there all the time, as you know, throughout the weekend. So we're looking to continue those activities and feel free to give me a call.
Sure. When is the finish construction for that?
That will happen. When will that happen?
Yeah, when is
In the next year is what the expectation is. It'll be next summer. So first of all, it has to go, first of all, it has to be voted on by the public. Second, it has to be approved at the New York State Education Department. So that timeline right now is about 24 to 30 weeks. And we'll be, then from there, it has to go out to bid, and then the work will be scheduled.
And these are security lights, and we're gonna use them as double use, like, so everybody can play.
Yes.
Okay. And when should I reach out and try and obtain some?
I'm here every day.
No, I mean, when we have the information available.
As soon as we get the schedule with New York State Education Department, that's gonna be, like I said, about 22 weeks, so sometime after the summer, but you don't have to wait till after the summer to call me. I'm
Sure.
here every day.
I'll start.
So give me a ring.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, just full disclosure, that's my brother-in-law. So I just want to make sure that all relationships are disclosed, but I'm married to a sister, so.
I shouldn't say that onto the mic.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Harry Fuchs, President, Planning Information Teachers. Nice to see everyone tonight. Just a couple of things. First and foremost, I want to publicly thank Dr. Selena, the Planning Board of Education, all of the administration for supporting us in our efforts to put on the We Make a Difference Awards. As I said in my speech that night, nothing happens without the support of the administration and the Board of Education. Plainage is a really unique place. I don't know of any other district on Long Island that does an awards ceremony similar. Patchogue Medford used to do it. We actually got our idea for the award from Patchogue Medford, and they only lasted 5 years. And then he gave up because the truth is, it's a lot of work. I'm very proud of the fact that we've been keeping it going strong for 25 years. We plan on another 25 years. And it's our honor to present the students of Plain Edge with the recognition that they deserve for being such good classmates, something that sometimes good classroom citizens, something that sometimes goes unrecognized. So we're going to keep it going. Like I said, 25 more years, hopefully, we've already honored over 4,000 students in 25 years. And thank you. I agree. I think it's amazing as well. On a note about a big event coming up, I want the public to know, June 10th, Monday, June 10th, we have our big Adventureland fundraiser. We're shutting down the park. Only Plain Edge people. So everyone in the park that day will have some connection to Plain Edge, whether it's residents or maybe aunts, uncles, obviously teachers, administrators, students, but everyone in the park that day will have some connection to Plain Edge. And it's a great fundraiser for both the PFT and the PTA scholarship. Everyone remembers we do the Wizards in the fall with the PTA. And in the spring, we do Adventureland. We split the profits 100%, should say 50-50 with the PTA. And we give this money right back to the community in the form of college scholarships for our graduating seniors. And so I would really, really encourage everyone in Plain Edge to come out Monday, June 10th, 5:30 to 8:30. Tickets go on sale this Friday. It's going to be available on the PTA membership hub. Contact any PTA person or me in the PFT office, and I'll gladly send information your way. I believe tickets online prior to the event are going to be around $40, and then tickets the day of will be around $45. So I would encourage everyone to try to get your tickets ahead of time. We want to pack the park with Plain Edge that day. If you weren't there 2 years ago, it's a fantastic day. Like I said, in addition to raising tons of money, it's just a great community building event. You're going to know a lot of people there that day. So please, please, please come out and support. And that's it. I also just quickly want to thank the board for a very beautiful recognition ceremony. We do it right here in Plain Edge. I speak to other union presidents where they just basically just call their name and that's it. We do it right. It is a tremendously difficult achievement So thank you to Dr. Selena, Board of Ed, for really making the teachers feel special this evening. That's it for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Joe Garcia. Somebody likes to point out things that could be better. Special Olympics was excellent. All the people that put that together, all you, all the staff, it really was special. I gotta quickly kind of plug small business. There were so many small businesses that donated. A lot of them donated to the Special Olympics. Farmingdale was able to reach out to them, get them to do it again. They really, it was kind of an easy lift. Thank you. I didn't have to do much. Once you said what it was for, they were really excited. So it tends to be the small businesses that are sponsoring our Little League, sponsoring our different events, where the fundraisers eventually anything qualifies as a small business. So anytime we can support a small business, I'm gonna shout it out. Thank you.
Any additional comments?
Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Dr. Neto, do I have a second? Mr. Paris, all in favor? Opposed?
Carried.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.